Hello, everyone. This is the Bedford, Massachusetts resident CHP, Crazy Half Portuguese here. Eric Lima over here. You are watching yet another video episode from my pilot mini-series, which bridges the gap, fills in during the holiday season between the recently completed EML-77 TV into the new channel WEML-TV channel 77, the YouTube station identification of yours truly. This is the bridge up, episode 38. Let's get right into it. On the last episode, I talked about what happened on Raw Recap, and as you know, like Raw and SmackDown, NXT UK, 205 Live, once the new channel or the new chapter hits, because I can change the name of this channel, this current channel, which I didn't know I can do that. When it comes to WEML TV channel 77, this will be known. All the wrestling recaps will be known as the Wrestling Roundups. Okay, the WWE Wrestling Roundups. All right, started off with Kushida and Leon Ruff. Now, we're supposed to be Damian Priest and Leon Ruff teaming up against Johnny Gargano and Austin Theory, which, along with Indy Hartwell and Candice LeRae, they'll be known as The Way. That's the name of their crew, of their stable. But Damian Priest was taken out by the returning Karrion Kross. This is last night's NXT recap. Kushida and Leon Ruff, well, they were a pretty good team. It was a really fought matchup, but in the end, Johnny Gargano and the Theory of the Way ended up picking up the victory in that matchup. Who is going to be looking? I don't know if Leon Ruff and Kushida will continue to be a thorn in the side of the Way. We will find out for sure. And that's not all we're going to see of the Way in NXT later that night. Dexter Lumis, though, was looking over the CWC, and it seems like he's going to be sketching something. Dexter Lumis doesn't talk much, but he is a talented artist. Let me tell you, he is very, very good at what he does. So, there's going to be an all-Aussie battle in the main event as Toni Storm goes one-on-one with Rhea Ripley. Toni Storm, remember, talked about how she chased Rhea Ripley out of NXT UK when she defeated her for the NXT UK Women's Championship, and that was in the past. But now Toni Storm's on NXT. Excuse me. Toni Storm she wants the NXT Women's Championship. Pete Dunne and Kyle O'Reilly were getting ready with their respective groups to get ready for their matches. No, I would not be surprised about. I'll get on. So. And then Legado del Fantasma cut a promo about how they're the most dominant team in the Cruiserweight division. We will see. Because Chris Stallion still has a title shot in his back pocket. Mackenzie Mitchell was interviewing Shotzi Blackheart. By the way, Mackenzie Mitchell and Vic Joseph are dating, and they look like a perfect couple, like a regular Barbie and Ken, let me tell you. Interviewed Shotzi Blackheart because she goes one-on-one with Indy Hartwell, who is medically claimed to compete. And Shotzi Blackheart says, my war with Candice is not over. So she'll start on with Indy Hartwell. Tyler Rust, the newcomer to NXT, took on Tommaso Ciampa. It was a heck of a matchup, but Timothy Thatcher got involved, and then he got really antsy with Ciampa. Got ejected from ringside, but then Tyler Rust did pick. Despite the fact that he did show up, and a lot of people were impressed with him, but Ciampa's experience did win out in the end. Ciampa did pick up the victory, but then Malcolm Bivens, during the commercial, talked to Rust again. So, and then they had a Grizzled Young Veterans promo on the NXT Tag Team division, and a little bit more on the Grizzled. It was crazy. The NXT Tag Team division is starting to get hot. I mean, really, really hot. I'll explain more on that. Then they had the match, Kyle O'Reilly versus Pete Dunne. The winner of that match faces Finn Balor for the NXT title at the first NXT event of 2021, New Year's Evil. And it was a hard-fought matchup, but then Lorcan and Birch, and you got Adam Cole and Roderick Strong. They're starting to chirp up a little bit. But then Killian Dana and Drake Maverick attacked Lorcan and Birch from behind. And then Adam Cole and Roderick Strong said, hey, let's get in on this. While Dunne and O'Reilly were staring at each other in the ring. And then Breezango, the former tag team champions, got themselves involved. So you're talking about the tag team divisions getting crazy. You got You know, the Grizzled Young Veterans. You got Imperium and Everrise still in. Oh, this is gonna be something else. Then and then O'Reilly did win the matchup. It'll be O'Reilly and Finn Balor. You know, I got a hunch about Finn Balor. I got a hunch. I got a hunch about something I'll explain after the after this recap here. Mackenzie Mitchell interviewed Rhea Ripley. Says he's got unfinished business with Raquel Gonzalez, Toni Storm, about her matchup against Toni Storm, and she says I'm going to beat Toni Storm. And then Xia Li and Boa more training under this mysterious woman figure with a war paint on, and it has Xia Li beating the heck out of Boa. What kind of training is this? It's like an evil Shaolin type thing. It'll be very interesting to see what comes out of that storyline, because I think the women's division is in big trouble if Xia Li and this mysterious woman could be, assuming carrying Q under a new name and a new gimmick. I'm telling you, it's going to be something else. Let me tell you. Then, speaking of women's division, they had Indy Hartwell versus Shotzi Blackheart, but then Candice LeRae got involved. In fact, Indy Hartwell grabbed the trophy she gave to Candice LeRae and smashed it over Shotzi Blackheart, giving her a disqualification, which Shotzi Blackheart earns it by DQ. But in the end, she didn't look like a winner, as Candice LeRae gave her the Wicked Stepsister. That's going to be a very, very evil group to weigh. It's going to be something else. That means Bronson Reed's coming back next week. Oh boy, if I were, I wouldn't be surprised if Bronson Reed decided to challenge Gargano for the NXT North American Championship. I would not be surprised yet. So Karrion Kross, I talked about him on the last episode a little bit. We took on Desmond Troy, and Kross did pick up the victory, and then he issued a challenge to Damian Priest for New Year's Evo. That match is happening. Damian Priest and Karrion Kross going one-on-one on January 6th, the first NXT of 2021. Mackenzie Mitchell interviews Isaiah Swerve Scott about what happened last week with Jake Atlas. He said, I hate it when I lose and all that. And hopefully I went to William Regal's office. I'm getting a rematch, but different results going to be around. Then Ever Rise interrupted Mackenzie Mitchell about, yeah, I didn't realize, NXT UK 2020. And Ever Rise says, hey, we're sick of being disrespected. We're sick, and I don't blame Ever Rise. Ever Rise is sending a message to the tag team division. They say Ever Rise rules. They're loud and brash. Here's what I'm thinking about Ever Rise. I want to talk about Ever Rise a little bit on the TLC PTW wrestling predictions. Let me tell you, I've got some ideas on that one. So about Ever Rise, let me tell you, and I think you might like it. Toni Storm, the battle, an all Aussie battle. Toni Storm went one-on-one with Rhea Ripley. I think they faced each other in the Mae Young Classic at one point in the tournament. I don't know if they did or not, but it was a heck of a matchup. Hard-fought match until Raquel Gonzalez got involved attacking Rhea Ripley. Referee did not see it, but Toni Storm did pick up the victory over Rhea Ripley, and that is the NXT Roundup. And I gotta tell you, I would not be surprised if that could put Toni Storm in line for an NXT Women's title shot against the lovely genius of the sky, the Joshi Judas Io Shirai. I can't wait for that matchup that was a Mae Young Classic rematch, and I'm sure Io Shirai owes Toni Storm a receipt in that. So I am really, really totally stoked about this. This is going to be really, really cool. Let's see. Is there anything else? Yeah, so my WFW thoughts, it would be going like this a little bit here. Gonna address two NXT superstars on this WFW thoughts on the next episode. Von Basket's always come up with interesting storylines and ideas. At first I was like, come on, we got to stick with the current storylines, but then I got an interesting idea that will help me out. It's called WFW Thoughts, Wrestling Fantasy Warfare Thoughts, where I would pick one or two superstars from a brand, or from like somebody like AEW or Impact or Ring of Honor or something like that, and see what kind of fantasy matchups I can do. If let's say they sign to another company and all that. So that's something. So I will be talking about on my WFW thoughts on the next episode of that would be Rhea Ripley and Karrion Kross, because I got some good ideas on who they can feud with either anybody on the SmackDown or Raw roster. It's going to be very interesting, to say the least, and I will pick up a little bit more on that when the time comes. Okay, that's it. That's all the time we have on the show. God bless you guys. I will see you guys later on the next episode, episode 39 of The Bridge Up. Holidays are coming around the corner. You know, get your house in order and all that good stuff. And I will see you guys later. You guys behave yourselves and stay safe out there. If you are in the path of the snowstorm, please be careful when driving out there, okay? I'll see you guys later. You guys have a wonderful day, and, and stay safe. Peace.